Good morning, everybody. Live Farmer 73 here. This is the next day of the video I had out about fruit drop. As y'all know, my tree, my Fuyu persimmon tree, Bonita the Beast, is sitting here in front of me, and she's been dropping a lot of fruit. She dropped a lot of fruit lately, but she still got a lot of fruit on her, and I'm really trying to protect that harvest. And a couple things come to mind. Number one, I'm not panicking too bad because you gotta remember one thing. One thing. I've had this tree for 5 years. I get a little bit of fruit here, I get a little bit of fruit there, but it's really starting to come into maturity. Right now it's kind of like, in human years, it's like a 13-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Starting to see your pubes. You know what I'm saying? You're starting to smell the scent of you know, the opposite sex, and so on and so forth. You start recognizing other things you ain't never paid no attention to. This tree is the same way. I've had it for 5 years, and I think before that it couldn't have been more than a year old, because it was just a whip. So my point is, I had to stop and think, okay, I'm ready to do all this stuff to this tree, but it's still just a baby. It's kind of like, you trying to make your 13-year-old get out, get a full-time job, learn how to drive, balance that with some 3 or 4 kids. You can't expect your teenage baby to do grown man stuff. You can't expect a child to do grown-up stuff. I ain't saying it's impossible. It's possible. Is it healthy? Nah, it ain't healthy. Humans, just like trees, we built to grow in stages. And that's what we should do. Right now, my tree is super healthy, and I'm not going to do too much. So I bought this tree, and now I'm kind of looking back like, should I have panicked so bad? Maybe not. Maybe not. But I got another tree, so that's always a good thing for me. So enough looking at my ugly mug. Let's look at Bonita and the new tree, Rasputia. All right. Let me set down my toy. I'm out here early in the morning. It's a lot of snakes out here, so I gotta bring out my wide herb. But as you can see, she's still loaded with fruit. I'm surprised I'm not seeing none on the ground right now. Still super loaded. So I shouldn't be complaining, right? And this is still a young tree. Look, plenty of fruit left. The squirrels been trying to steal some, and some is dropping, but it's still loaded. I shouldn't be complaining. Now, if you don't know what a Hychia persimmon is, that's a nice bunch there. This is the difference. Look at the shape of this Fuyu on Bonita. You see that? Perfectly round, kind of flat but round, like a tomato. Now, this is Rasputia. She kind of got this acorn, this crown around here. She looked like an acorn. See that? Now, when I saw this tree, I had no interest, and I still have no interest really in the Hychia persimmon. Then it had, leaves that clearly look like insect damage. You can see the scale now that I'm home. And that wasn't appealing to me at all. But I got buds trying to break. It's in this itty bitty tiny pot. And see, she said, oh, it's a 3-gallon pot. So the price is, I said, that it's in a 3-gallon pot. It could be in a 12-gallon pot. but it's in a gallon worth of soil. So I don't care what size pot it's in. You know, be good to me. Use your sense, people. Sometimes you buy stuff and they say it's in a 5-gallon pot. Yeah, but if the root ball in the soil is only 2 gallons worth of soil and root, cock that price down or put it in a 2-gallon pot. Don't sell me the pot, sell me the tree. So anyway, as you can see, it has several fruit on it, and with that, I said, you know, its buds is breaking, its teeny tiny root system is still trying to flush out fruit, it's still fighting insect infestation. You know, this is a healthy tree, and it's super young. It's just a little twig. You know, it's a tiny tree trying to do this. What did I just say about trying to make little teenagers do grown people stuff? It's not impossible. It's not impossible. But is it healthy? No. So, like I was saying, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant this nearby bonita, because you know what? I don't think bonita may not need it. But one thing's for sure. At least she'll have some company. Everybody needs a companion, right? Everybody. Even trees. You don't think trees are alive? They are. And there's plenty of proof. I can prove it to you right now. Buy a daisy and set it in your window inside your house. Face it away from the sun. And then look what it did in the morning. It turned around, faced the sun. Turn it again. What did it do? Turned around, faced the sun. That's intelligence, people. That means it's alive in our definition. So, as far as people becoming vegans and vegetarians and saying it's just because of the harm of animals, that's the part I don't get. I'm not going for that, because don't eat lettuce either. Don't eat celery. It's all alive. So I don't get that. Anyway, you know, cutting grass. I don't get that. Anyway, that's another story. It's another subject. This is the thing, people. We're going to keep this rolling. We're going to keep our eyes on Bonita and our new addition to the island, Rasputia. We're going to keep our eyes on them. And I'm going to plant her nearby so they can sit around and talk, have a good time, and share seeds of knowledge. All right? That's it, everybody. I didn't want to hold y'all too long. I always do, but I'm sorry. I got another video that I'm about to do that's going to show you a couple more of my secrets too. All right? So go ahead and watch those. But for now, thanks for watching. Lairformer 73. I love you, and I'm out.